crossroads of love and calling. Dominic always believed his life was woven with purpose. University had been a time of unshakable joy and boundless dreams, much of it shared with Isabella, the girl who lit up every corner of his world. Isabella was beauty personified, graceful, sharp, and always carrying an air of quiet confidence. Her laughter was music, her words a balm, and her presence a steady flame that warmed Dominic's heart. Together they spent countless afternoons under the jacaranda trees, helping each other with assignments, quizzing one another for exams, and dreaming about the future. Both were enrolled in the Bachelor of Commerce program, a field they had chosen for its blend of logic, creativity, and practicality. Dominic often struggled with finance, a subject that came easily to Isabella. With patient explanations and a warm smile, she guided him through formulas and calculations. In turn, Dominic helped her polish presentations and prepare for group projects. Their partnership wasn't just academic, it was a bond of mutual encouragement and unwavering support. Isabella often said, her eyes sparkling with
"One day, we'll conquer the world together. It's just a weekend."
affection. Dominic would laugh, nodding in agreement, fully believing that their futures were intertwined. They graduated together, their caps and gowns a symbol of their shared triumph. On the day of their convocation, Dominic held Isabella's hand tightly as they walked onto the stage to receive their degrees. Their families cheered loudly from the audience, capturing photos and sharing proud smiles. The future seemed limitless, their dreams still intertwined. But life has a way of rewriting dreams. After graduation, Dominic looked forward to a future with Isabella, imagining their shared adventures and eventual life together. However, an unexpected invitation disrupted his plans, a letter from a local parish inviting him to attend a retreat designed for young men considering a vocation to the priesthood. At first, Dominic dismissed the idea. He had no intention of becoming a priest. His heart was set on Isabella and the life they would build. But at Isabella's urging, he reluctantly agreed to attend.
"Day, we'll conquer the world together. It's just a weekend," she said. "It might give you some clarity about what you really want."
The retreat turned out to be transformative. Dominic found himself moved by the stories of priests who spoke of their calling as a deep and fulfilling love for God and humanity. He felt an unexplainable peace during moments of silent prayer, a sensation that seemed to whisper to his soul. For the first time, he questioned if his path might lead somewhere other than beside Isabella. When he returned, he was quieter than usual. Isabella noticed immediately. She asked, her voice filled with genuine curiosity.
"How was it?"
Dominic admitted.
"It was different. I don't know how to explain it, but something about it felt right."
Isabella frowned, concern flickering in her eyes, but she said nothing. She didn't need to. Dominic's growing introspection spoke volumes. Over the months that followed, Dominic wrestled with his feelings. The pull toward the seminary grew stronger, even as his love for Isabella remained steadfast. Late one evening, under the familiar canopy of jacaranda trees, he finally spoke the words that had been weighing on his heart.
"I think I need to follow this calling. I don't
Or he said, his voice trembling.
know where it will lead, but I can't ignore it. I will."
Isabella's eyes filled with tears, though she managed a brave smile.
"I've always known you were meant for something great, Dominic. I just didn't think it would take you away from me."
Embraced, their hearts breaking in unison.
"Promise me you'll be happy. Bless me, Father."
Kate, I think I need to follow this calling. I don't know where it will lead, but I can't ignore it. I will.
Dominic replied, though he wasn't sure what happiness would look like without her. the seminary opened a transformative chapter in Dominic's life. It was a place of discipline, spiritual growth, and profound joy. The early mornings in prayer filled him with peace, the rigorous theological studies challenged his mind, and the friendships he forged with fellow seminarians brought him strength. Over time, Dominic found his heart aligning with the divine purpose he felt God had set for him. He found beauty in the quiet moments of contemplation and in the vibrant discussions about faith and humanity. His spiritual mentors noticed his dedication and humility, often encouraging him with words that echoed in his heart. Yet, in quiet moments, Isabella's memory lingered like a fading sunset. Beautiful, distant, and impossible to forget. Years flew by, and the day of Dominic's diaconate ordination arrived, marking the culmination of years of dedication. The cathedral was resplendent, sunlight pouring through its stained glass windows, casting hues of red, blue, and gold across the congregation. The choir sang with angelic voices, their harmonies lifting every heart toward heaven. Dominic's parents accompanied him to the altar, their faces glowing with pride. His father, a man of few words, gave him a firm handshake and a rare smile. His mother's eyes brimmed with tears as she whispered,
"Go, go, go, Dominic. God has calling you."
The Archbishop, a towering figure of wisdom and grace, placed his hands on Dominic's head, blessing him as the congregation erupted into applause. Dominic felt a surge of peace, an undeniable confirmation that this was where he belonged. As he rose, he saw the joy reflected in the faces of the congregation, the music swelling with the choir's jubilant hymns. As the ceremony concluded, Dominic stood near the altar, blessing the streams of faithful who came forward. He smiled warmly, offering prayers for each person who stood near the altar, blessing the streams of faithful who came forward. Erupted into applause. Dominic felt a surge of peace, an undeniable confirmation that this was where he belonged. As he rose, he saw the joy reflected in the faces of the congregation, the music swelling with the choir's jubilant hymns. As the ceremony concluded, Dominic smiled warmly, offering prayers for each person who knelt before him. Among them, a familiar face suddenly appeared. An unexpected reunion, Isabella. Her presence took his breath away. She wore a simple yet elegant dress that complemented her natural beauty, and her eyes sparkled with the same warmth he remembered from years ago. She knelt before him, her gaze steady yet filled with unspoken emotions. She said softly, her voice carrying a blend of reverence and something else, something deeper.
"Bless me, Father."
Dominic hesitated, his heart racing. He extended his hand, blessing her with trembling fingers. Afterward, she stood and whispered,
"Can we talk later?"
Dominic nodded, a mix of joy and apprehension swirling within him. Later that evening, after the crowds had dispersed and the cathedral grew quiet, they found a secluded spot in the garden. The scent of roses hung in the air as they sat on a stone bench beneath the moonlit sky. The distant hum of the choir's rehearsal drifted softly through the air, adding a serene backdrop to their conversation.
"I heard about your ordination and had to come."
Isabella said. Her voice was calm, but her eyes searched his face, looking for answers to questions.
"I wanted to see for myself, and maybe to remind you of what we once had."
She hadn't yet asked. Dominic smiled gently.
Isabella, your being here means more to me than I can say. But my path has been set. I've found joy and peace in serving God. even if it meant letting go of other dreams.
I understand.
Isabella replied, though her voice wavered.
I just wanted you to know that I've never stopped wishing you happiness, Dominic.
They talked for hours, sharing memories, hopes, and unspoken regrets. Dominic learned of Isabella's life, her travels, her successes, and the quiet moments when she thought of him. She spoke of her flourishing career, her family's pride, but also of the emptiness she sometimes felt when recalling the connection they once shared.
You were my anchor, Dominic. In a world full of uncertainty, you made me feel safe.
Isabella confessed. Dominic's heart ached, but he spoke with gentle firmness.
Isabella, you were a gift in my life, and your love helped shape who I am today. But my calling is to serve. It's a love of a different kind, one that encompasses all people and seeks God's greater glory.
When the time came to part, Isabella stood and looked at him one last time.
You belong here, and I'll always pray for you.
She said, her tone resolute but tender. As she walked away, Dominic felt a mixture of sorrow and gratitude. Though he had chosen his path, he realized that Isabella's love had been a gift, a part of the journey that brought him to where he stood. In the quiet of the chapel, that night, Dominic knelt before the altar, offering a prayer of thanks, but also trying to figure out really whether this is the life or life of Isabella is the life. From there he conducted Isabella, and they were to meet, to have 2-3 words. What could those words be? Let's follow to know what really they planned.